Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading. I hope you guys are having a good weekend, Sagittarius. Also, Sag, this is a genuine reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, Sagittarius. It might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon and also your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you. Quash watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start, Sagittarius, the Archer. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sag? And please protect me and Sag as I do their reading from any harm. Let it go back to the person that sent it. I pray. Amen and amen. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? We have here the energies is gaining memento with a moon. So the energies are gaining memento, Sag. It has something to do with confidence is the key to success. New moon in Leo, as well as you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So you guys are good enough, and it has something to do with confidence is the key to your success here. And it has something to do with stepping out your comfort zone. North Node. So you could be stepping out your comfort zone. Because some of you guys are in your North Node. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Sag. What is coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? And what are their messages for the sign of Sag? We have here pure of heart, sensitive identity of a person, organizing long from home, seeking solitude, all in for those you love, emotional connections in higher rooms. Balance is pure of the heart with emotional self, reliable to account the harsh of reality for a world that falls short of what you know to be true on a soul level. Neutron in the 4th house, Cancer energy, I feel. So a lot of you guys are pure at heart, and it has something to do with y'all are organized, but also y'all love as well here, and y'all be in reality of the world that is full of starts of what knows to be true to the soul level. Okay, so y'all are pure at heart here. It has something to do with Sagittarius, the inheritance of the wounds, as well as trust. So someone can be very deceptive, as well as deja vu or emotions, as well as boundaries, spiritual, sexual projections, and abandonment, or someone can be putting up projections up on you or mistreating others. So someone likes to mistreat others. Your ability to meet others in truth, as well as discovering to the development, can go to meet yourself as the alchemist of your wounds. So it has something to do with Neutron in 8th house her, Scorpio energy, I desire. But it has something to do with Saturn in the 11th house her, Aquarius energy, liberty of solutions, against the grain, questioning authority, as well as the higher hopes, long-term goals, new ideas, as well as finding it hard to loosen up around others. It's as seeking things differently, seeing things differently by attaching to be normal, but helping you to brave and share ideas, to spin rapid thoughts in solutions, social, as well as positive changes, liberty of social. So someone here around you could be having a whole bunch of wounds, or they have a lot of wounds going on here, and it has something to do with their inherent wounds, but it has something to do with you could be a liberty of solution, and it has something to do with you or your highest hope, as well as in Saturn energy, 11th house, Aquarius energy, I know. But it has something to do with Taurus energy here. Stay powerful, possessive, as well as lazy of changes, as well as foresight, jealousy, as well as like to find things. Slow to others. You will flow best to push to do something you don't want to do. So it's like someone here is pushing you to do something you don't want to do. And it has something to do with in Pluto energy here. First house, Aries. I am exploring of free of self. So you exploring of free of self here. While somebody here is trying to control what they want you to do. Or it's like they want to tell you what you need to do. But you are experiencing and also free of yourself. You know who you are here. And it has something to do with you're not looking back into this situation here. Okay? You can be around a Taurus, an Aries, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius here. Okay? Or a Cancer. So tell me about the sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius this week? It has something to do with clarity and true, highest intuitiveness, seeing things. So you guys have clarity and y'all see things for what they are here. Okay? It has something to do with that. And it has something to do with a twin flame here. Strong soulmate, as well as telepathic, spiritual, and development connections, as well as in the springtime. Planting seeds, as well as putting into the work. So a lot of you guys are planting seeds and putting into the work, but it has something to do with a twin flame here. Something could have happened in the springtime as well here, or something's going to be happening in the springtime with a twin flame here. But it has something to do with a toxic bond, addictions and patterns, energy vampire, as well as trauma bond. So it has something to do with you could be putting in the work with your twin flame, but it's like your twin flame is not putting in the work. Okay? Your twin flame can have a toxic bond, or your twin flame have addictions or patterns, or they're an energy vampire or trauma bonded and stuck. Your twin flame is not putting in the worker. They're toxic. Okay, and you can be putting in the work. Okay, that's the clarity that you're getting here, Sagittarius. So tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. What's going on with the sign of Sagittarius here? It has something to do with the Campbell, traveling as well as journeys, wisdom and endurance, survival and service, self, as well as the Campbell. So it has something to do with you could be the Campbell and you could be traveling, journey, wise, and endurance and service. So you also are survival and you do service as well here. And it has something to do with some type of clarity. It has something to do with the horse, high horse, as well as dependent to its own, as well as foundation in the need of work, working horse, as well as outside, unstable inside, and pond. It has something to do with the lollipop, sugar, something good and positive coming in, positive, sweet taste, as well as expecting opportunities. So it has something to do with some type of opportunities is coming in here for you, Sagittarius. But it has something to do with the high horse. Someone here you might meet could be a high horse or on that high horse, or it has something to do with you work a lot as well here, but your opportunities are coming in here. Okay, and it has something to do with the police, a helpful person giving assistance and being on the lookout. Things coming to light, rules, and you should ask for help. Someone in authority. So it has something to do with the police here, but it has something to do with you can help others or you give people good advice or things like that as well here. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius here? It has something to do with self-love. I am still trying to heal. So a lot of you guys are healing at this time. And you also are doing self-love. It has something to do with forgiveness. I struggle to get over the past as well as holding back. I should have experienced myself better, expressed myself better. So it has something to do with somebody who could be holding back and wants to express themselves better. But it has something to do with somebody who wants forgiveness. And it has something to do with, I feel shattered about this situation. So it has something to do with someone who could be feeling shattered about a situation here. Okay? But you are doing self-love at this time. Sag. Well, tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius here? We have her communication. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receive communication from me soon. Your response will encourage my gentleness, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. Communication. So it has something to do with somebody who wants to communicate something with you, Sagittarius, but it has something to do with a karmic battle. Something is a karmic battle here, and you know the signs here. So you know someone here is a karmic, and you know the signs. Like for some of y'all are figuring out y'all twin flame could be a karmic, or you're figuring out your twin flame is not who they are here. They still have karmic battles that they have to face here. So you know the signs. Okay. So it looks like to me is the energy is gaining momentum, but it has something to do with you are pure at heart here, Sagittarius, but the energy is gaining momentum. It has something to do with you are pure at heart and you have clarity and you know the truth for what it is here. You know the truth, and it has something to do with your highest intuitiveness and seeking the truth. So you seek the truth, and it has something to do with you getting some type of clarity, and it has something to do with you could be in wise as well as a survival here as well here. This is the clarity that you getting, that you can survive, and it has something to do with you could be survival and you could be doing self-love at this time as well as healing at this time. But it has something to do with you could be healing at this time, and somebody here might wants to communicate something with you or something like that here. Okay? Or want to reach out or something like that. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. What's coming in for the sign of Sag? The energies are gaining momentum. Why is it here for the sign of Sagittarius? It has something to do with the Hermit, Virgo energy. So a lot of you guys are the Hermit and y'all are going within at this time. It has something to do with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So it has something to do with y'all going within at this time, because someone here could be putting up illusions to you or something like that. It's like somebody here wants you to be in some type of confusion or some type of illusion, sir. And it has something to do with the Knight of Cups, water energy. It has something to do with someone here that can, the Knight of Cups is someone that wants to come in and give you a romantic offer, but it's nothing but illusions. And you know this. That's why you are the Hermit. Why is pure of heart here? We have her the Sun. So you are happy by yourself here with the Sun, Leo energy here. It has something to do with the Four of Cups as well as the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys, it's a missing opportunity here, because you can be solid here, or you can be in your money or something like that here, and you're just not taking messages at this time. It has something to do with the Four of Wands, fire energy, and it has something to do with you are okay in your home here as well by yourself here with the Hermit card. Why is clarity here for the sign of Sagittarius? We have here the Page of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are going within, but you also are studying something here. And something could be an investment here, but you are studying something here. Okay? It has something to do with the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Swords, air energy. So it has something to do with whatever someone here bringing to you with this Ten of Wands, and they have a lot of barriers or burdens here. You're going to cut their head off her, Sag. Because you have your sword and you're ready for whatever. Because you are the Queen of Swords. It has something to do with justice, Libran energy. Why is Campbell? It has something to do with the Page of Cups. So someone here might wants to give you an offer, or someone here wants to, it's like someone here wants to learn something from you, but it has something to do with an earth energy here wants to learn and trying to get some type of clarity, when it's another water energy here wants to travel or wants to apologize or something like that her. But it has something to do with the Three of Cups her. You ended something with friendships, or you went through a rebirth as well her with friendships, because it's a death card her, and you went through a rebirth with friendships as well, and it has something to do with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Why is self-love here? You have here the Six of Swords, so you are moving into calmer waters here, and you do self-love. It has something to do with the Eight of Swords here, so it has something to do with an Emperor. It could be stuck, or something like that as well here. Aries energy as well as air energy here. Someone is stuck, and it has something to do with the Moon card here. Someone here could be in their emotions, or something you don't see coming, or something could be a secret here. Why is communication here for the sign of Sag? It has something to do with a Tower, Scorpio energy. And it has something to do with Temperance, as well as someone who could be gossiping or something like that about you, or something like that. Someone is gossiping. It has something to do with the air energy here. But it has something to do with someone who could be gossiping. And then it's like somebody lover here can be gossiping. Gemini energy. Okay. They talking a lot here. Okay. So what it looks like to me is that you are okay with the Sun card here. Energy is gaining momentum, but you're going to see whatever this energy could be coming in. You're going to see it with the Sun card here. Okay. It has something to do with you can be the Hermit, and you can be at pure at heart by yourself here with the Hermit. Virgo energy. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with Sagittarius. You could be learning something or something like that here. You're learning something with the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be having a store open, or you're learning something about a store or something as well here. And you're getting some type of clarity here with the truth. But someone here might wants to come to you and apologize or something like that as well here. Okay, and you could be traveling, and you can be, the survival as well here. But someone here wants to journey or something like that as well here. And it has something to do with you are moving into calmer waters here. You're moving to calmer waters here for whatever. And it has something to do with what you're moving in calmer waters is doing self-love and loving yourself. And it has something to do with, that's why it's going to be a Tower, because you're loving yourself with Scorpio energy here. It has something to do with somebody here might want to communicate something with you, but it's a Tower. You're not going to be talking to no one or anything like that at this time, because you are the Hermit and you're going within at this time. Two people might wants to give you earth energy, might wants to give you an offer here, or water energy here. But you're going to get the truth of what you need to know here, Sag, okay? Why is the energy is gaining momentum for the sign of Sagittarius? We have here crystal pendant, divine guidance and spiritual answers, and intuitive. So y'all gonna be intuitive on this energy that's gaining momentum. It has something to do with y'all all awoken. And it says here, being awoken and knowing what's going on into the community here. And what y'all are learning what's going on in the community is somebody here is a witch and they're doing black magic. This is what you are aware of. And you're aware of this witch that's trying to plant something here in the future. Why is pure of heart here for the sign of Sagittarius? It has something to do with you can be pure of heart. And because you are pure of heart, somebody who wants to string along you. And it has something to do with imperfectness or painting up something. And this is why they in their emotions, because it has something to do with somebody who wants to wrinkle up something or clear up something or something like that here. But somebody who is in their emotions. And the reason why they're in their emotions is because they got caught up in a web of lies here. Why is clarity here for the sign of Sag? It has something to do with you got the clarity that somebody here wants you to only give them money and string along you. It has something to do with infatuation as well as evidence here. And it's like somebody here is a hater and want to knock you down your size with this lipstick. And it has something to do with the heart speaks the same language here. Someone could be coming around you and saying your heart speak the same language, but that's a lie, and you know that. Why is the Camus here? It has something to do with you do healing work, healing and self shadow work. You do shadow work as well as you heal yourself. You do shadow work and heal yourself. You let the past be in the past, and you're not looking back because you are in your purpose here, Sagittarius. You're in your purpose. It says someone who knows what they want and doing it in their life, understanding their life mission, and plays no games and has the facts. So you has the facts and you know what you want in life, and you let the past be in the past, and it has something to do with you are healing as well here. Why is self-love here for the sign of Sagittarius? It has something to do with ready to take the lead. So you are ready to take the lead here because you're healing yourself. And it has something to do with passion and desire still lives. But somebody here is stuck and all tied up here, while someone here is telling you passion still lives. But they stuck and all tied up into a situation here. And it has something to do with daydreaming of you. So someone here can even come around you and act like they're healing when they're really not healing. Why is communication here? Someone here is overthinking and self-sabotaging their self. And it has something to do with love drunking as well as healing the heart. So it's like somebody here wants to love drunk you and say they healing their heart when it's not true. That's why something's going to be a downfall here for whoever this witch that's trying to do magic on somebody. Okay? So what it like to me is the energy is gaining memento, and it has something to do with you going to be intuitive as well as spiritual guided and divine guided here. And it has something to do with the sun cord here. Something's going to be revealed to you, and you already going to know who is stringing you along and things like that as well here, Sag. It has something to do with because you are the hermit. You go within. It has something to do with Sagittarius. You are the hermit and you go within. But it's like someone here, you could be pure at heart, and somebody here wants to play with your heartstrings here. And it has something to do with you're going to learn this. It's like you're going to learn this. Or it could be an earth energy going to learn this. But it has something to do with you're going to learn something about somebody who is trying to do this. And what they're trying to do is you're going to get the clarity that all they want you to do is be generosity and give them money. And it has something to do with somebody who could be coming in and acting like they want to apologize or they want to talk or something like that here. But it has something to do with you do shadow work and you go within. So you know what's up. And you also know what's up. That's why you do shadow work and you heal yourself. Because you're going to move to calmer waters. You're not going to be given to nothing to anyone. Because you're going to move to calmer waters here. It has something to do with somebody here acting like they ready to take the lead here. And acting like they do self-love as well, or they heal, but they didn't heal and they didn't do any self-love for. And the reason why, you're going to figure that out and you're going to know. And someone here is going to get a tower. Scorpio energy. It has something to do with somebody here self-sabotaging their self because somebody here is trying to communicate with you, but you're not even talking. They self-sabotaging and overthinking. Okay? That's why somebody here is going to get a tower, because somebody here wanted to play with you. Okay, this is what's going on here, Sag. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. What's going on with the sign of Sag? It has something to do with fate. This is a destiny partner. Fate. It has something to do with awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation, awakening. You are awoken and something is fated. It has something to do with somebody here can be obsessed with someone here that's stable. Okay? But you are protected here. Sag. You want to tell me about the sign of Sagittarius? It has something to do with a past life lover you are awoken on. Your soul remembers this intense connection. A past life lover you are awoken on. It has something to do with you are awoken on this past life lover. And it has something to do with self-care. Cleanse your field and focus on yourself. before action. So you are doing self-love and focusing on yourself here. It has something to do with children as well as abundance. So a lot of you guys are with y'all children and y'all are abundant. And it has something to do with somebody here might want a second chance, but I don't think it's going to be a second chance. Okay? Why is fate here for the sign of Sag? Today, present, now, and in the moment. Today, you are working on something here. It has something to do with snooping up, a close look, nosy up all in your business here. And it could be a feminine here that's all up in your business and nosy. Okay? And they're nosy and all up in your business because they want some type of money here. And they could be in a toxic love, or it has something to do with drama, addictions, love, hate, and relationships. But it has something to do with money and a toxic love. Why is awakening here? It has something to do with someone who's going to be awoken because their ego is going to be hurt, getting in the way of a relationship. So somebody her ego is going to be hurt. This is what's faded her. Okay? It has something to do with somebody who could be kissing your ass her and unexpected pull can't resist. So somebody could be trying to kiss your ass with some type of magnetic her. But it has something to do with a male her. And you could be a high vibe person. Like you could be this empress, high vibe. This empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident her. And it has something to do with a maximum her that's trying to kiss your ass or something like that her. But remember, this is a girl fight. Somebody here is with somebody else here, and they talking shit about you too, Sagittarius. Okay? With this fake smile. Okay? So be aware of this. Why is past life lover? It has something to do with something that's a waste of time. No change. Okay? And it has something to do with projections, future days and weeks and months. It's like somebody who want revenge towards you, and they're putting projections up on you, or trying to put some type of projections up on you. And it has something to do with this. Somebody who is this, fed up, tired, cutting ties and walked away. So it's like somebody who is dissing somebody here because they are organizing crime. Okay? Why is self-care here? It has something to do with silence and non-action. So you're not even talking to somebody here. Okay? And it has something to do with somebody who could be creeping and all in their head. And overthinking as well as stress and overthinking here. It has something to do with a cult here. It's going to be on fire. This cult is going to be on fire here. And it has something to do with somebody can be in a relationship with somebody here. These couples is going to be a ghosted, blocking, and cut off her. And it's a whole bunch of people here that's going to be being mind fucked her. Excuse my language, but they're going to go through some type of mind control. Because somebody here is meeting up with a whole bunch of people here and just creeping her because they annoyed. Okay? That's what's going on here, Sag. Because they on the hamster wheel to survive. So it has something to do with somebody here is faded, is going to be going through an ego death or something like that here, a hurtful ego. Because this past life lover is going through a hurt ego here. Because you ain't talking to them. And it has something to do with somebody here might want to do, you could be doing self-care. That's why it's a waste of time, because you are woken today on whatever is going on. You are woken. So they're not going to be able to play this game with you. Going to tell me about a sign of Sagittarius. It has something to do with a third wheel here, an enemy. So it has something to do with a third party. Okay? And it has something to do with gift and evidence. You got evidence as well as you gifted on this. So going to tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. It has something to do with a third party here trying to do some type of magic on you. And it has something to do with somebody who want to rob you and act like they want to make something with you, but they want to rob you. Okay? But these people that wants to rob you and maintenance towards you, you pray for them. You pray for them. Okay? Let's talk about a sign of Sagittarius. It has something to do with somebody who want to do some type of sneak peek on you and stuff and magic to see if the magic working on you or something like that, I guess. It has something to do with somebody who want to go on a venture here and you could be the lonely one here. But it has something to do with you are loyal and true. So tell me about the sign of Sag. Why this third wheel here? This third wheel. It has something to do with physical abuse. So someone here is physical abuse of her. Whoever that's trying to do this magic. It has something to do with somebody here has a new love. And it has something to do with friends as well. It has something to do with single life here. And you could be a peacemaker. So you could be living a single life and being a peacemaker here. But it's like somebody here wants to tell you broken promises. And be physical abusive with this magic. Why is magic here? It has something to do with somebody here took you for granted here. So they want to try to do magic on you because they took you for granted. And it has something to do with trustworthy here and trust yourself. So you trust yourself and you trustworthy here. And you also are protected here with this first love. You protected. Why is sneak peek here? It has something to do with multiple families and multiple families here. So it could be a multiple families here that could be watching you or something like that here that took you for granted and want to be physical abusive. It has something to do with somebody here you're never returning because somebody here is wearing a whole mask. And you also walking away here because this marriage for convenience, you don't even want this. You're cautious on this love here. You're cautious on this love. These lovers. You're cautious on them. Well, tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. What's going on with the sign of Sag? It has something to do with something is a yes. Okay? And something is a no as well. Okay? Reconsider. So someone here wants to reconsider. And that's why it's a no. Okay? And it has something to do with let go of something here. Don't reconsider. Okay? It has something to do with listen to your intuitiveness and your intuition. Okay? And it has something to do with this is a sign. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Sagittarius here. You are successful. Okay? Sag. It has something to do with an iceberg here. And it has something to do with the past is clinging on something. Something is being unthawed here. And someone here is clinging to the past. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Sag. It has something to do with you are successful and aware. Okay? And it has something to do with increasing here. You could be increasing or someone who wants to increase friendships or something like that here. Celebration. And it has something to do with you are tuning in. Okay? So let's talk about sign of Sag. It has something to do with a lover here. Rebellions. You are aware on this lover. And it has something to do with abundance as well as the master. So you are the master and you are also abundant. And it has something to do with these outsiders you are leaving outside. Let me stop saying I'm just keeping it real, man, with this physical abuse and they trying to take you for granted and stuff like that. You ain't got time for that, baby. Let's talk about a sign of Sag. Harmony. Surround yourself with people who has a sense of humor and a smile on their face. Harmony. So you could be surrounding yourself with people that got a smile on their face. You don't want no low vibe person around you. Okay? It has something to do with you are okay. It's important that you ask for help if you need it. And it has something to do with unwanted attraction. You have received this card because you may be receiving unwanted attention. So it's like someone here could be unwanted attention. They could be acting like they need some help or something like that to you. And Spirit saying it's a no, 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 no. Okay? Do not help them. Those are your messages here, Sag. You take care. Bye-bye.